Olga and Oscar rescued their dog from a meat market overseas. But their sympathy for Shonuff is affecting his behavior, turning him aggressive around other dogs, even attacking their neighbor's dog, Nala.
Hey.
Okay, bring him to me, Olga. Number one, you need the right energy. In being calm, you can also come across passive. So you have to be assertive and confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, now let me show you.
The first thing Cesar had us do was to introduce Shonuff to his arch nemesis, Nala, a big white Samoan dog who's got high energy. And my initial thought was there's gonna be some trouble.
Here. So now I touch that, look. So now before it gets engaged, so now you can practice avoidance. So now you start controlling. When you smell, when you hear, when you see that dog, this is what I want you to do.
Got it.
We have another urgent case. A young couple with a dog that wants to attack any dog that comes near him. How are you?
My name's Olga Diaz.
My name is Oscar Stewart.
Our dog's name is Shonuff. He's an Akita-Shepherd mix. He's about a year and 10 months now. We adopted Shonuff from the San Francisco SPCA about 3 months ago.
The Humane Society rescued Shonuff along with some number of other dogs from a Korean meat farm. Korean meat farm is a farm where they grow dogs for slaughter to eat.
Pretty much had a terrible life then, but we don't know for how long before he was rescued.
My favorite thing about Shonuff is his affection, for sure. He cuddles with you all day. He's very calm inside and listens to commands.
But Shonuff's major issue is that he's extremely dog aggressive. No, Show. He's unpredictable and we can't bring him near dogs because we don't know if he's gonna attack. Also, he's just very anxious. Whenever we go on walks, he's just always stressed out and alert all the time.
It's as if he's hunting 24/7. He doesn't relax. He's not having fun. He's just alert and waiting for something, whatever it is. When Shonuff sees another dog, he'll growl, he might bark at the dog, and then he does complete flips. And then the second the dog's gone, he's back to normal. But the worst thing that's happened with Shonuff is that he's attacked Nala, a neighborhood dog. He chased her down, jumped on top of her, wouldn't let her move, and he kept trying to attack her, and he wouldn't stop even after we pulled him off. And that was really scary. I think he would attack a dog regardless of if it's a 15-pound puppy or if it's a 115-pound mastiff. I don't think he understands or cares. He wants at all dogs.
No, no. The worst case scenario is that Shonuff is going to injure a dog.
Or Shonuff is not the baddest dude on the block. He could get hurt too by another dog.
Cesar, we need your help because we really want Shonuff to have a happier life, given the terrible life he's had in the past.
It's horrible the way certain countries treat dogs. So people try to compensate what they didn't have. And then the human end up becoming sad about it, so the dog becomes strong. They don't rationalize.
Yeah.
They just know that you're sad. So a human has that creativity and creates a story. You just have to go from story to reality. And so that way you become confident. Because when you're not confident, then you're unsure. I always say calm and assertive. So right now you're not assertive.
We might have 50%.
Unsure. So that unsure becomes weakness. You have to change the way you think, and then that changes your energy.
Okay.
You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Definitely.
I'm gonna begin by walking Shonuff past the neighborhood dog he recently attacked. Oscar and Olga need to see the difference between how I walk the dog with confidence and how their insecurity creates a negative reaction.
Come on, Show. Hey.
Olga and Oscar rescued their dog from a meat market overseas. But their sympathy for Shonuff is affecting his behavior, turning him aggressive around other dogs, even attacking their neighbor's dog, Nala.
Hey.
Okay, bring him to me, Olga. Number one, you need the right energy. In being calm, you can also come across passive. So you have to be assertive and confident.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, now let me show you.
The first thing Cesar had us do was to introduce Shonuff to his arch nemesis, Nala, a big white Samoa dog who's got high energy. And my initial thought was, there's gonna be some trouble.
Here. So now I touch that, look. So now before it gets engaged, sit. Now you can practice avoidance. So now you start controlling. When you smell, when you hear, when you see that dog, this is what I want you to do.
Got it.
Right there. As soon as he pays
Wow.
attention, I touch a different area so he doesn't focus too long. Come on. So voluntarily moving. Now we come, just hold it right there. Now we pass him by.
Oh my God.
Wow. Cesar walked Shonuff right by Nala, and he was really comfortable doing so. It's really hard to believe.
That's amazing.
So
Wow.
different?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Shonuff was really calm. I've never seen that. I thought that Cesar was gonna fail, honestly. I was wrong.
I'm going back to work on Shonuff. Rescued from a South Korean meat market, his owners are stuck in a state of sympathy, thus making the dog act aggressively to all the neighborhood dogs. It's time to learn how to walk Shonuff past other dogs properly. It's all about the energy. You also have to learn to assess and evaluate the situation. Long line, right? So the dog is excited.
Mm-hmm.
You bring it to the other side, so you create a barrier. So in order for you to minimize the projection that dog will share, you go in between. So hey. Yeah, so that, no matter how they react, you can control how they perceive. So then eventually that bark means relax. Now we're gonna pass by that. Yeah. So we pass him by. Watch what happens when we pass by the energy. Okay.
Wow, he's not even looking back. Yeah. Wow, look at his ear. That's done.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So then, and of course, the more you do this, right.
That's beautiful.
Come on, you do it. Here. Now, if you pull, you pull up.
Up.
Feel it, feel it. Right there you go.
It's amazing.
Your body language is like this, so you
I
tension
need to quit
to it.
worrying about him.
Of course. Blind people can't look at the dog, but they still control the dog. So you don't have to look at the dog, you have to feel the dog.
The light bulb moment for me came on when Cesar talked to me about my body language. I'm just sort of passive with the dog, so I can't be so passive that energy doesn't, I'm not taking control of the dog.
Okay, Olga, now it's your turn. Okay. Vamos. Pasa y pasas por acá. Eso, ahí. Está un poquito muy fuerte eso. Ok, le vas a quitar la cabeza al perro.
Cálmate.
Tranquila, mujer, tranquila. When you pass by here, it was too. It's
Okay.
more like a reminder.
Okay.
Olga did okay, but she's still too nervous. And that's why she pulled so hard on the leash when she tried to correct the dog. Nervous and tense. You're tense, she's nervous.
Okay.
Got it.
Here you go. Try again. Eso. Hey, hey, hey. Ahora sí. Ahora sí.
I definitely learned to be more confident and more in power, but at the same time, still maintaining a level of calmness. And I have more confidence and faith that he's gonna do better around dogs.
This is the most relaxed I've seen the dog outside ever, so I'm really encouraged. Excited to go practice.
So the first day is more for you to see what's possible.
Okay.
It's to understand how technique can work, but the most important part is energy.
I see.
Yeah, the most important part is not to live in the past or the future.
Okay.
It's to be present.
I see.
I think Olga and Oscar are beginning to see what they need to change. But Shonuff needs much more exposure to other dogs before he's going to be safe around them. I need to bring Shonuff from San Francisco to my dog psychology center in Los Angeles. Bueno,
Wow.
un abrazo y te
Muchas
veo.
gracias.
So we can take the next step safely by working with my dogs off leash in a controlled atmosphere. Let's go study him inside the dog park. I want to see a little bit how he feels off leash. Okay?
Sure.
All right. I'm going to have him meet two of my dogs. and show Olga and Oscar the type of dog personalities they can target to help Shonuff socialize. I'm gonna bring you a very submissive dog, Holly. She's the beige Labrador, and the other dog is Joe. I think Joe is like 13, 14 years old, so he's a senior, so he has a lot of wisdom.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow.
So I'm not telling him not to engage with her. What I'm saying is that way of engagement for first day is way too much. Now, Holly will never fight back. So there's a perfect dog for a dog that is mainly excited. See, that's a playful state.
Yes.
Now we're gonna bring Joe. Joe is going to definitely ask for more respect.
Joe don't play that.
Yeah, I'm giving you the elder and the most sensitive.
Yeah.
And so if you can control your dog around that, then you can build on age and sensitivity.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, Joe.
See?
Joe
More
does
standing
not
his
like
ground.
that. Yeah.
Look,
Just so calm, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
look.
Yeah.
When Joe and Holly came into the dog park, I still held a whole lot of apprehension because I've seen what Shonuff has done, but it was an immediate sigh of relief for us to see him interact with Joe and Holly in a peaceful manner right away, and that he can do it. We just need to let him.
Shonuff is doing so well, it's time for his big reward. He gets to run around with my sheep and just enjoy the natural excitement dogs get from sheep herding.
I'll believe this one when I see it.
There.
Oh my goodness.
He's cutting.
What? We have a herd dog.
We got a sheep herding dog.
What is going on here? I never thought that Shonuff would be herding sheep today. I am still in shock about that.
I was 100%
no
convinced
idea.
that Shonuff would attack the sheep and that Shonuff would be staying here for a couple weeks.
Nice.
He didn't even try to bite him.
No.
And he just gave him respect.
It's incredible.
This is the best day of Shonuff's life, no doubt.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you so
Keep
much.
me posted, my friend.
Yeah, definitely.
Colombia,
Thank you
un
so
abrazo.
much. Initially, I actually felt guilty about where Shonuff came from, but I think Cesar has helped me realize he's not worried about that. He's over that, and he's having a pretty great life now.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
Cesar.
Thank you so much.
Shonuff went from being prepared for slaughter to hanging out, laying on the ground with a baby lamb. I'm not even sure any of us ever thought that would be possible within 4 months of having this guy. It's amazing.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and join me on my mission of better humans, better planet.